South Africa is repatriating the bodies of 49 apartheid freedom fighters who died after decades in exile in Zimbabwe and Zambia. Pretoria acknowledges the process has been slow, but progress is being made to return the remains back to their homeland.
Better late than never, and however, it is not the first time that we are bringing remains back. We have already brought back almost 100, but it was a very slow program at the time. This is the first time that we are bringing a massive 49 at a go. In the past, we brought them in 10s, 5s, and 2s. We hope this process will be hastier and more regular to ensure that those remains of our heroes are finally brought back to their country, to rest in peace next to their loved ones and families.
Well, the majority of those are being returned home were members of the African National Congress. They died in exile, forced to flee South Africa to neighbouring countries during the apartheid regime. Now, the African People's Convention President, Themba Gowdy, says the repatriation brings up discussion about South Africa's path decades later.
The process started internally. Remember, we had many activists who were abducted by the apartheid government, who were killed and buried in unmarked graves. There were those who were hanged during the struggle. And that's where we started in terms of exhuming their remains and handing them over to their relatives. Now there is the external dimension. And the fact that people in Europe, in America, and the rest of Africa, it's in itself an affirmation of the fact that we did not win our struggle on our own without external support. But it also serves as a reminder that the struggle that we had is not just a mere bygone era, but we remain bound to it into the future and to actually raise the critical questions of whether we are still on the correct path in relation to the sacrifices that these heroes have made for our freedom.